Alright guys, a freestanding cattle panel cage. There's 4 cattle panels here total, and that little gate. This is the smallest section that I will put them in at any given time, and I'll pull all the other cattle panels over. So what I want to show you today is the proper way to do this with cattle panels. You might think it's intuitive, but it's not. See, that is 4 cattle panels right there. Look at the size difference between this and that. The only difference is that little bit of gate right there. Right? And so the difference is, these cattle panels are trying to go straight and connect at the corners. These guys connect at the corners too. The difference is these cattle panels are kinked in the middle. They're bowed in on purpose. This makes the cattle panel all by itself. It will stand alone. If you bend a 90 in it, it is a very strong tripod. If you bend a 120 into it, it will still stand up all by itself. You see, like the connections here, where they come together, it's almost a straight connection. But the bend is in the middle of the cattle panel, and that's true on every one of them. Same thing right here. It gives you more square footage in the middle just because it won't try to be leaning in on itself like this does. And it gives it a lot more strength. Like, these are only as strong as the ties, right? If the ties on this broke, the panel would fall. On these guys, I can put it in place and not tie it, and it stand up on its own. Because, again, by bending it in half, I've given it 3 points of contact, and since making it a tripod, making it strong enough to hold. See, I got a little covering there for them to get underneath if they want to, and also use it as a rain catch. That does not always give them all the water that they need. I check it daily and add water I need to. Oh, look, the little goat got his head stuck in the feed bucket. That's how I moved him from one paddock to another just now. I'll grab that out after I'm done with this video. He might be funny to watch. Mom is trying to help him. Meh. 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 Come here, I'll get it off for you. So, anyway, guys, there you go. This takes about, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes to set up. We've gotten really good at it, and like I say, we'll move these 4 over. We will grab more and bring them in, and we'll just break the seam here, and this will open up this way, and we'll add, I mean, however many cattle panels we bring at a time, and then and just spread out the circle. I've used zip ties for this. I've used all kinds of different mechanisms for tying it. Absolute best is soft but pliable electric fence wire. This right here is just tie wire. It's about, I don't know, maybe 1/5 the cost of electric fence wire. And if I take it down, I just unwrap this wire, and I'll wrap it around either this one or this one, doesn't really matter. And then when I come back, it'll be there ready for me to use. I tie it toward the bottom, I tie it a little bit in the middle, and then I tie it in the top. Sometimes I do 3, sometimes I do 4. And that, again, taking these off and undoing them, that's one-handed, and I'm halfway done. And then putting them back on, pretty much the same thing. And I try to get where I'm locking 2 of them in at once. the top and bottom. So there you go, guys. Maximizing your square footage with cattle panels, making your little paddock have a more rigid, stiff feel to it. You can get it by bending the cattle panels. Way different from this. That whole thing shakes. That can handle it. Thanks for watching. Click like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll be back with more tips just like this. What's up, Gabby? Bye.